Okay, propagation of uncertainty. Follow this very carefully. This can be tricky for many students. I try to make it as clear as possible. If you need help, let me know. Okay, so when you are adding or subtracting numbers, you always add uncertainties together. Whether you're adding or you're subtracting, you always add the uncertainties. You never subtract uncertainties. When you have multiplication or division, you add the percentage uncertainties, or you can add the relative uncertainties. You can use percentage, but I find relative uncertainty easier. And the final uncertainty is always rounded up to 1 SF. The final answer should be rounded up to the same number of decimals as the final uncertainty. So we'll see these two in an example. Let's take this one first. So addition and subtraction. Okay, so addition or subtraction. Let's say I have a value. So let's say L is equal to 2.0 plus minus 0.3, and then value M is 10.0 plus minus 0.5. I need to find the value of L plus M. So I need to get the value and the uncertainty as well. So first I'll find the absolute values of these. So 2 plus 10, that gives me 12. So this is the value. And now I'm going to find the uncertainties, the absolute uncertainty. So then uncertainty is equal to, so you always add uncertainties, whether it's addition or subtraction. So I'll add these two, I get 0.8. So when I'm reporting my value, my result, so I'll say L plus M is equal to 12 plus minus 0.8. Okay, when you look at this value, this is 1 dp, which means that my value of L plus M should be recorded to 1 dp. So I'll add a 0 here. Okay, so this is my final answer for L plus M. Even if it is subtraction, I would still do the same thing. So I would still have the same uncertainty. Let's say the calculation asked me to find M minus L. So M minus L, 10 minus 2, that would give me 8. That would still give me 8 plus minus 0.8. 1 dp, so 1 dp here. Okay, so uncertainties, you always add them up, whether it is addition or subtraction. Now, let's see how we do multiplication now. We'll be using the same L and M values. So let's see. Let's write it up again. So we're doing multiplication. The divide thing would be the same thing. Multiply. L again, 2.0 plus minus 0.3. M is 10.0 plus minus 0.5. Okay, so first I'm going to find the value. So L times N, 2 times 10. So 20. Okay, don't worry about SF or DP here. Just calculate the value and put it there. Now, for me to get the uncertainty associated to this, I will need to find the sum of the relative uncertainties. So, sum of relative uncertainties. So, relative uncertainty So relative uncertainty associated to this would be equal to the relative uncertainty of this, which is 0.3 divided by 2. Remember, relative uncertainty is the absolute uncertainty, delta A, over the value. Okay, so remember this. And this is going to add with the relative uncertainty of this one. So again, delta A over A. So 0.5 over 10.0. Okay, do the maths. If you're working that out on your calculator, make sure you include brackets, and you should get 0.2. Now, when I'm going to calculate the uncertainty now, so this is the relative uncertainty. Now, uncertainty for this value would be equal to, so let's show you something. So relative uncertainty normally is equal to delta A over A. So in this case, we need to find the delta A. This is what is unknown here. Delta A, that is the uncertainty related to this calculation, which is our unknown. The relative uncertainty, this is what we just found here. The absolute value, the value for L times N, this one, we have it here. So if we do a cross multiplication, so absolute error would be equal to the relative uncertainty times the value. So this is what we're going to do. So then uncertainty would be equal to the relative uncertainty times the value here. And if you do the maths, you should get that to be equal to 4. So then I am going to report my results. So L times M is equal to my value here, 20, plus minus my uncertainty, which is 4. This is to 0 dp. So this is to 0 dp. Okay. Let's see what would happen if it would be a division. Let's say it's M divided by L. M divided by L would be, so 10 divided by 2, that would be 5. It would still be the same calculation to find the uncertainty. So then I'm going to report the value to be 5 plus minus 4. Okay, that's really large error, by the way. Okay, so that's for propagation of uncertainty. Make sure you understand that really well. Multiplication. Right. Now try the example one. Try out all the following examples. Following videos is just going to be worked solutions.